Guys, it's your own boy, the one only Great Dane, back day 973, Star Drop opening. Looks like we have a Supercell store daily freebie of 75 PowerPoints today. I'm in the Supercell Creator Program, and I should have the 6 daily wins. Again, I'm going to try and get through this video a bit quicker, see how early I can get the stream out today, and try to get out even earlier tomorrow. So, let's see what we have. Starting with a Mythic, 500 coins, Epic of 150 credits. We have an Angelic drop, 146 XP doublers, Super of 100 coins, an Angelic drop of 200 coins, Rare of 25 PowerPoints. We have the 75 PowerPoints from the Supercell store there. I have a daily streak, day 383, with a reward of 30 credits. And the fortune, you can't choose your family, but you can choose your club. Again, that's just more of a fact than a fortune, I guess. Alright, so I don't think there's any special quests today. And again, in the news tab is really still probably just highlighting the new animation and the patch notes. Again, I still haven't really had a chance to just look through those patch notes, so I might try doing that again when we start this stream. But anyway, if you guys don't know, I am streaming Brawl Stars on weekdays now from, I'm trying to get at least 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. I might even start a little earlier if I can. We'll just have to see. 6:30 would be the absolute earliest, but probably more likely to be 6:35, 6:40 a.m. at the absolute earliest there. So again, plenty of time, and I would be taking a quick break at 12 or noon my time. Again, all these times in reference to North American East, so you'd have to change it to your own time. Again, I'm very interested. Why did they move the daily freebie up to featured offers? Was it not supposed to be with the Dragon Fairies in the first place, or are they making us hunt for those daily freebies? Anyway, we still have the Nudge Hypercharge. It's a resource offer that's alright, but I don't want it. I have daily freebie of 5 credits and 60 XP doublers. Again, you will notice here, I bought just about everything in the My Hero Academia shop simply because, again, these apparently are all going to be exclusive at least a year after the event ends, so I figure why not. I kept this one in just because, again, I think this one was added after I recorded yesterday. I'm not sure why, but anyway, I suppose I'll get it too. I already bought everything else for gems, and again, that's why I was saving up so many gems for an event like this that I figured was coming eventually. And I think even the Nike skins might be exclusive or something, so we'll just have to see what ends up happening with that. I forget, I think it was just the Carl skin for that event. I'd have to rewatch the actual Brawl Talk, but again, we should have 4 offers here. Again, hopefully I'll get something good. I probably won't buy anything unless it's at least 40% off, though. I'm pretty stingy here with my resources, as you can see. But let's see what we have. Wait a minute. Guys, they said they got rid of exclusives. I don't think you guys understand the pin you're looking at. I have to buy that offer. They said they fixed it. They said they fixed it. They didn't fix it, guys. They didn't fix it. I have to buy that. I have to. That icon is supposed to be exclusive too, I think. Oh man, here goes all my bling down the toilet. Well, it was almost fun having so much bling. Well, again, I guess the question is, what skin am I going to choose? There's only 2 offers here anyway. I think I'm going to get the Chester skin because I was just going through my skins. I just realized I have Tempest Tara's spray without having Tempest Tara, and that's kind of cursed. So I think I'm going to get Prankster Jester here. Again, I hate spending this much bling, but again, that's like the National Day for France pin. There's no way that's supposed to be a common pin in this shop, so yeah. That is certainly interesting. And, you know, Chester's actually really good in the meta right now, so I'll equip this skin. I think it has some decent animations on it, too. You always get a lot of value out of Chester skins because they change, like, all of his supers. And we have a mecha box here. It makes things a little more exciting. It's a 9 box, not expecting anything too crazy out of this. 50 bling, 50 coins, 25 power points, 50 bling, 25 power points, 50 bling, 50 bling, 50 bling, 50 bling, 10 credits. And again, if I just sit here on bling all the time, I'll probably never spend it. So I do want to take some slight risks here. And again, I guess I'll pick up Moon Guardian Crow here too, because I don't think you're supposed to be able to get that icon there. Again, I should end up getting a slight reimbursement on it anyway, because I should be taking these things off our accounts eventually. How is this still in the game, guys? I really don't know. Alright, well, again, this is a mythic skin at a 20% discount, so it's not too horrible buying this one. And again, I still have a ton of resource keys if I need more bling for something that might come up tomorrow or tonight, again, depending on how you look at the shop refresh for the oddity shop. But again, I just can't believe that's still in the game. I'm gonna go bankrupt, guys. I'm spending all my gems, I'm spending all my bling. I don't know what's going on. Alright, yeah, I guess I'll quit Moon Guardian Crow too. Why not? Got a demonic drop of 200. Okay, I guess Juju likes I'm buying stuff at least. Again, the demonic drop, 213 XP is not really worth spending all that much bling at all. But I got the icon out of it, so again, there's gonna be a lot to pay attention to moving forward. And of course, I have to show off that that pin to my club here. Oh my god, I can't believe I just got that. That is so great. I don't live in France, guys. I don't know how on earth I would have that otherwise. It's crazy. I just can't. I really can't. We'll definitely show that off on stream today. I really wanted one of the rare pins, and I actually got one here. So, again, I'm sure they're going to be taking off the stuff from my account very soon. Obviously, I still have the icon, so they haven't touched my account just yet, but I know they're going to. So, again, if you really want to save your bling, don't spend it on these wacky exclusive items, because they should fix it eventually. Again, it's a very, very heavy task for them, because unlike other events where they always claim, oh, it's okay, it was only 0.1% of the community that benefited from this, it's like the entire community this time. So I have no idea how on earth they could possibly fix the mess they've created this time. But again, it is just cosmetics in the end, so I'm not horribly disappointed by it. And again, with your guys' support, if I start doing well enough, it won't even matter if I have the creator icon, because people will finally start to know that I'm a creator anyway. So again, while I'm sad the creator icon doesn't really mean anything right now, because everyone in the game and their grandma can possibly have it, we're doing our best here. So again, I hope you guys are enjoying the content. I really am doing my best to provide the highest quality that I can here. Any advice you have is always appreciated as well. Anyway, I don't think anything else too crazy is going on. I still just can't believe that happened. It looks like we are getting 2 tickets a day. Again, I played yesterday with Mr. Sanks. We did rather well. I think at most we lost 4 out of like 20 match. Well, no, hang on. 4 out of like 10 matches. We won the majority of them, I think. So still better than playing with randoms. That's all I'll say. So I'll probably play out the rest with him whenever he's on. But we got through the Uravdi Janet skin challenge, only having to spend about 9 gems on retries as well. Way better than spending the 149 gems. Again, appreciate that for you, Mr. Sanks. And yeah, I don't think anything else too crazy is going on. We have Basket Brawl Triple-Double, Brawl Hockey Slippery Showdown, Knockout 5v5 Crescendo, Brawl Arena Mirage Arena. We have Free Play Solo Showdown, Makeshift Scaffolding, switching in about an hour. Again, I'm recording significantly earlier today. Brawl Ball Football Brawl. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen it spelled like that. Is the map maker winner of the day. Again, a fairly decent looking map. A map I could actually see in the game, probably. So again, if you are a map creator and you pride yourself in that, always look out for events to possibly get your map featured in the game. I think there's a Brawlcraft Discord server or something like that you guys can join that talks about opportunities like that, so definitely make sure to check that out. I think I'm in it, though I don't think my maps would ever get featured. I'll probably show you guys some of my maps on stream sometime if enough people start showing up to the stream and enough people want to do like people seem to like doing, I keep wanting to call it creative, this is not Fortnite, map maker essentially. Is it called friendlies? I guess that's the best way to call it, friendly battles, right? With people on stream, that's another option if we start getting enough people. But again, I just can't believe I got that pin. That is so crazy to me. I got the exclusive My Hero Academia pin, and now I can actually again I'll show you guys. I'm spamming them here, and we got, I believe this is All Might pin, and Deku put on his mask. This is actually a pretty sick pin in my opinion. Again, don't watch the anime at all, but I just think they're pretty solid looking skins overall. And the other thing I'll say quickly is I can understand why people would say this is a mid collab compared to like other collabs we've had. And the most important thing I want to say is if you have the gems and you want these skins, buy them now, because from recent collabs, assuming they follow the same trend, say the Toy Story collab is probably the most similar example I can give to you guys, is they never ended up offering the skins for gems again except the initial time, and they never went on discount. So if you have the gems and you want them, you really probably should get them this week before they leave the shop, because there's no guarantee that they'll be given away for gems again. Again, I cannot believe I have this pin. Anyway, that being said, I think a lot of people think this event is mid compared to something like the SpongeBob collab, because in the SpongeBob collab, there was the possibility to get any skin for free if you were lucky enough. It is sad it came down to luck, but again, the one thing I think is nice about this collab is at least if you play well, you can guaranteed get one of the skins completely for free. I just spent 9 gems on it, but again, I have plenty of gems, so I don't really care too much. So again, I also don't watch the show, so it doesn't really mean too much to me. I'm a bit indifferent about the collab itself, but I think the skins look cool. And you know, as someone who's pretty impartial here, I think that's the most important thing. But obviously, you have to have either a good amount of money on you or a good amount of gems that you've been holding up for an event like this to really be able to enjoy it. So overall, again, I looked at all the skins. I'd say probably the Edgar skin. I don't know the names of all of them, but Bakugo, I want to say is how it's pronounced. It's just anytime you have a close range brawler, it doesn't really feel like you're getting as much out of them in terms of animation. In fact, his display animation here, I think, is with him jumping forward on the explosion, is probably the coolest part of this character, unless you just really like this character in the actual anime. I don't feel like you're necessarily getting as much value out of it, though he does stand out in comparison to regular Edgar skins. Of course, it looks very different, but in terms of actual animation, which is something I always enjoy the most, it's kind of you know, you can kind of see it on his super. It's not as noticeable, and obviously when you're right on someone, the attacks won't be as noticeable, I don't think, either. But the difference between this and the All Might skin is, you know, All Might's the legendary, so he's going to have all the pins and stuff, so you can definitely feel the value. He has the takedown animation that's very flashy, and his attacks are actually, like, loud. It's kind of weird, actually. Like, I don't know, if you're just using him a lot, I think you're going to enjoy probably the All Might a little bit more than the Edgar, but of course, if you like Bakugo in the actual series, of course, get that Edgar skin. But again, that's really all I can say. The only other thing I'll let you guys know, because again, I think you guys should know this, especially if you're planning on buying the skins. Tomura Shigaraki, again, I have no idea if I'm pronouncing these right. Gus here, he has a cool attack animation and a decent animation on the ghosts that he spawns in, but he does not have a unique shield animation. Like, again, a comparison would be, if we hop into the selection here, I have Will Gus. Will Gus has a unique shield animation and ghost and attack. Unfortunately, Tomura Shigaraki, I guess, I think that's right. has all of that except for the shield animation. He just has the default shield animation, which for a skin like this, I feel like you'd just be expecting it to be like a transparent hand covering him or something. Would be really cool, but maybe it's just unfinished, I'm thinking. So don't think it's always going to be like that. I just don't think it's finished just yet. So I'm hoping they'll add a cool custom shield animation to this skin to really finish it off. It is a very unique looking character otherwise. Again, there's no way anyone's not going to notice this skin in the match compared to other Gus skins, though I would argue almost all of the Gus skins are very noticeable except maybe Boy Scout. I mean, Gus has a lot of cool skins actually, but again, obviously that one really stands out. And, you know, the Janet one's alright. It has a very unique attack animation. The super, again, is alright. And there's at least one I'm forgetting here. I spammed all the pins in the club chat. I mean, I was going to keep this short, but since I'm talking about all of them now, I might as well finish off here. I didn't talk about Deku Fang. He has a really cool attack animation. Again, Super's not as noticeable, but with his attack animation and look alone, I think this one is definitely worth it. Such a cool animation on the attack there as well. And again, how many? There was like 5 of them, right? So I talked about Edgar, Fang, Primo, Janet, and there's still one. No, I got Gus too, so I did talk about all of them. Again, overall, Gus and, well, yeah, I'd probably say Gus and Edgar feel the least worth it, but only because Gus doesn't have his shield animation right now. Edgar feels the worst to me, not having watched this series, and in terms of an actual skin in the game. But again, at least it stands out on its general look. But again, I was hoping his attack would be just a bit flashier with like the explosions, because that is like the whole character's thing, I assume. But other than that, again, I really don't want to make this video any longer. It'll probably be like a clickbait farm when I have that pin in the thumbnail, but yeah, again, it's not clickbait because it actually still is in the game, and I can't believe it. But other than that, let me know if you guys are still getting anything crazy in your oddity shop. Definitely keep a lookout. There's still weird stuff going on. But other than that, I still have everything on my account, so we just have to see what the Supercell team is going to do. Keep having fun in Brawl Stars. Don't freak out over cosmetics. But other than that, let's see how far we can take this, guys.